Alright, so now we check out this area, and there are going to be a few items that we can grab along the way. Now this is O1X, meaning that X always stands for an alternate timeline. So keep an eye out for those. The true timelines are just numbers. If it has an X, it's an alternate. So we're going to see how things have changed.
The sun is back in the sky.
The eclipse is over. Or it never existed in the first place. History here has changed.
If the paradox didn't happen, then maybe Hope never had any reason to come here.
There's still the Oracle Drive. Maybe that would have been enough of a draw for him. Only...
Yule said that changing the future will also change the past. Is this what she meant? The eclipse doesn't happen because we solved the paradox in the future?
Maybe. But we can't be sure.
I hope the Oracle Drive here has been fixed. I want to know if that really was lightning that we saw in the prophecy.
We might not even get to see the recording. For all we know, Hope and Alyssa have already forgotten us.
Yeah, everything that happened during the paradox might be gone, even their memories of it.
Alright, so there are a few areas. I'll go down there. I believe this is the right way. Sorry, I just came back from the store. Evidently, my stores are shutting down due to a virus going around. But,
Future, maybe?
never mind that. Right now, we're on the hunt for key items. So most of these guys, the Mandrake, these guys, these type of guys, there's even a little dogs going around. Most of them I can't run from because they run after you. Know about a Chocobo or an army nearby, they'll get me. So here I go. Is this the right area? I'm kind of going in reverse. Should be all the same. So let's look over here. If there's anything there yet, let's just try and pick up the items so we can find them. Yikes! So many nasty enemy encounters. I got Legion of One ready to pull off, but I don't want to use that until I get to the second part of this playthrough, which is a much harder enemy list. It's actually got some of the same enemies, but there's going to be a green chocobo. I don't really want that green chocobo, so using feral links is probably my best bet to acquire it. Okay, so one of the crystals is hidden. Let's see where we're at. Right next to this gate. So let me at least try and look for a preemptive strike. That's my love. Alright. Trying to ease back on my person. But seriously, why would you have the same enemy over and over and over again and not expect somebody to go anything else? It's like trying to play Mario without having to jump. It just doesn't work out that well. Alright, come on. And that guy. So this one. There you go, Viking. Thanks for doing all the work. Alright. So, there's an item down here. So we're gonna go and get. Don't move when he's thrown. It'll get you in an encounter you can't really avoid. So this is the emerald crystal. The next one we're going to do. Let's go this way. Let me see my map real quick. I believe it's this way. Do I gotta jump up there? Go around me? No. How do we get over there? Yikes! Wow, disgusting. So it's quicker to kill the other enemy first? I don't know. Whoever's quickest. I mean, they're not long battles at all. They're just repetitive. Alright, so let me go this way. This should be the item I'm looking for. No, jump up and grab it. If you want something alive, you gotta reach out and grab it. Alright, so the next one's by this gate. So there's just 3 easy to get items. That's right here. Alright, so those are the 3 crystals that you can get within the area. Next thing that we'll have to get is an old battery. So we're gonna head to the destination part. I can figure out how to get out of this. Really. Like it's so blank of graphics, I have no idea how to get out of this. Okay, we're going the right way, we're going the wrong way. Here's the blue mark, so we'll get you somewhere. What's just the quickest path to... I guess we could take a right. Just gonna have those enemies that I can't run over. Speaking of which, here they are, the same enemy. And nothing changes. I've already got them tamed. They're probably changed 3 or 4 of them right now. Lightning will end you. See something cool. Usually. Okay. So head down this area. Now we're on this rock clipping that I don't understand. Alright. That's probably nothing to worry about. It's not a rare enemy. The reason I don't fight enemies, and I don't like to, is because at a certain point in the game, you're forced to locate and retrieve information on every enemy. And that's when I like to get that stuff done. I don't like getting it done in the middle. So I already own him. All these are just repeated enemies. But I'll be checking my data log and doing all of the, at least most of the enemy scouting offline once I get the special ability. So I can encounter more enemies, and then there's encounter harder enemies, rare enemies, stuff like that. Okay, so we've got everything we can get so far. I want to fight them. Those are an alternate to medic. Wow, that dog really wanted to drive on my leg. Nasty. Alright. Yeah, we got all of the monsters. Double swoops. How many were there? Okay. So up here will be a scene. Let's watch it. There'll be a couple scenes.
Welcome home.
How did you...
Yule. Did you come through the gate too?
The one you met was a different Yule. A Yule from the future.
What?
So, you don't know me either.
I know about you. I've been watching you both.
You can see the future, can't you?
I can trace the timeline. I see the future and lead others along the correct path. I came here to confirm something I already know. You and I are the same.
What do you mean?
You, too, can show others the way.
Wait. I don't get it. How are we the same?
It looks like Yule lives in this time too.
Noel, are you okay?
Yeah, it was just so unexpected. Threw me for a loop.
She talked about tracing the timeline. Could she be the Cirrus from ancient Padra?
Padra collapsed centuries ago. She can't be the same person.
Then maybe a distant descendant? But we were always told that no one lived down here on Grand Pulse.
Well, you and your friends survived all right, didn't you? By helping each other out?
We journeyed through time, solved the paradox, and met two girls who looked exactly the same. And now, at last, we found our way back to Hope's Oracle Drive. He'll be waiting for us. Or perhaps he won't. Maybe after all this time, Hope has forgotten us.
Alright, so now we're ready to head into the
I was
Pandarian,
afraid of what
or
would happen if no one was here.
I don't know, it's
I guess
the
the ruins
tower,
were
or
interesting enough. They didn't need the paradox to draw them here.
town of Padami. So I believe there is a chest over here. I'm not quite sure if I'm correct on that or not. No,
I don't know how some people can be so forgetful.
maybe these ones?
Dogs make much better pets.
There'd be an easier way to see. Don't see it right there.
What?
It's behind those crates, and it is.
It's unusual that this place is so crowded. I hate to say it.
Alright, let's go up here. And we gotta check behind these crates and see if there is. And there is, so let's throw Mog over there. Don't jump back. You missed it. Got Moogle. If you found something, I'd be amazed. Alright, anyways. There you go. While I'm in the safe zone, I can run around with Mog and throw it away. But, if you're in the field when you throw Mog, don't run, because you lose interest in, preemptive strikes that way.
Are you waiting for?
I don't know.
So stop the hope.
I think they'll be here soon.
In a world where the paradox was solved, the eclipse never darkened the sky in the first place. No one remembered that Noel and I had been here. But, even so, Hope was there, waiting for us. Of course, his memories had changed. We had our 10-year reunion all over again, as if our last meeting had never happened. When we explained his memories had changed because the paradox had been dissolved, Hope believed us without question. And then...
I have something I want to show you.
It is lightning!
This is a recording of the future. We're unable to identify the location or circumstances. There is one thing we're sure about, however. And remember, we don't know what era this is. Lightning is alive in that place. In my memory, Lightning disappeared after the battle with Orphan, but she's living somewhere in the future.
So it's not just a dream, is it?
She's out there,
Then I'm going to find her.
Koopa Koopa?
and you will find her, Sarah. After all, you traveled through time and found me. Many years of research have finally borne fruit. It all began with the Oracle Drive. We excavated it from ruins many centuries old. Yet it recorded an image of Cocoon, supported on a pillar of crystal. It was an impossibility, an enigma. Impossible, but a reality nonetheless. This is when I learned what I must do.
Koopa?
If it was possible to journey through time and look into the future, then it must also be possible to travel backwards and change the past.
Right.
I wanted to change history, make things better. Not just bring lightning back, but Vanille, and Fang, and my mother.
So that's what your research was about.
Koopa?
Chasing the impossible, you might say. But you've made me realize something. It's clear to me now we are not the only ones who are intervening in history.
Oh?
The past has already been changed. Sarah, you are the only one who remembers a time when lightning survived the fall of Cocoon.
Yeah.
Director!
Caius.
What happened? Did the prophecy get rewritten?
Not necessarily rewritten. It could be the original prophecy restored as it once was. Perhaps a continuation of the first recording.
If this is showing us the future, then someday Cocoon will fall. Noel, you told me in your time Cocoon didn't exist like it does now.
Yeah, it came to ground long before I was born. After it happened, the whole world just fell apart pretty much.
But who made it fall? Could it have been Caius?
No, it couldn't do that.
When is Cocoon supposed to fall? How many years? Is it soon?
No, not for a couple of centuries.
Oh, that's a long time from now. I mean, none of us will even be alive to see it.
But others will. Cocoon will fall into Grand Pulse. Imagine the catastrophe. Think how many lives will be destroyed.
Right. That's the future I lived in.
It doesn't have to happen. No, we can change the future. We can stop Cocoon from falling and make your world a better place.
Yeah, but how? You think you can go to the time when it falls and hold it up yourselves? Do you even have a gate to take you there?
Well,
It might not be necessary to travel to the specific time and place.
How so?
The future depends on what we do now, right? Yes, there is a chance Cocoon will fall, but we can start working now to prevent it from happening.
Right.
But what if you can't hope?
We can at least work to mitigate the damage. If we begin our research now, we have time. Then, should Cocoon indeed fall, we can help protect the planet and save the victims.
Okay, let's do it. We could try to solve things at the other end, in the future. While you start preparing in the here and now.
Yes, let's change the future.
If you change the future...
If you change the future, you change the past.
Sarah?
It's nothing. Hope, thank you for the help.
Time will separate us, but we'll share a common goal.
Hope dreamed of changing the past. The weight of history drove him forward. But now, he's turning to face the future. A future even more frightening than the past. Sarah, do you believe too? Do you believe in your own past?
Lightning was fighting in Valhalla. That's where I met her. And that's when she told me to come and find Sarah.
I see. Valhalla, otherwise known as the Unseen World.
I think Lightning wants us to fix the timeline. Put it back how it was. Maybe that's why she gave me the power to travel through time and control monsters.
She was unable to do anything on her own, so she turned to the one person she trusted more than anyone. Yes, it is possible, although the idea raises even more questions.
One thing I've been wondering. How do we know the gates actually go to the future? Maybe they're portals to other worlds, different to our own.
Yeah. Maybe we just moved between two parallel worlds. One that had an eclipse, and one that didn't.
Namely, in another world, a different Alyssa and I are still experiencing that eclipse? And if such is the case, the gates cannot be used to travel to our own future. No. The people of Padra believed that there was only one true history. They taught that the goddess could grant life to a limited number of people. If true, this precludes the possibility of countless alternate worlds, populated by infinite numbers of people.
So there's no other world but this one, and only one real history, right?
Yes, I believe so. The gates are portals to the future. Noel came from our future, not another world.
We tried so hard to save the pillar, together with Snow. Was it all in vain?
It was bound to collapse over time. There was no stopping it. But why did Caius interfere?
No. You know, I started this journey hoping to find my sister. But now, I want more. I want to save the future.
So do I, Sarah. So do I. Time to travel again.
Kupo! Find the gate and the key, Kupo!
Right now, we don't have a clue where the artifact might be.
While it's impossible to fulfill every
Try asking some of the people around here. They might know something
artifact
about
in this area so far, you have to open up different time frames, so I will be having to come back here to finish up some quests. Alright, let's get this started. Up here is a forbidden zone. I like going here. I'm going to go here the whole playthrough so far. There's really nothing up here. Just run right towards it. Here's an item. 600 gil. Did we not just use that? Sorry, it's a habit to bring him closer to me. Okay, here we go. So now we got that filled out.
We did it. Now we gotta find
We gotta
out
find
which
the
gate
gate.
it belongs to.
Let's go ahead and talk to this person. He seemed interested in us.
Various records.
He's just a researcher.
It was a forbidden. The people of the past.
So there's a forbidden zone here. What about this person? Is she a researcher too?
Important.
Or he? Whatever. Looking for people that can help me with quests. I'm on the quest to find quests, I should say. Let's see, there's something behind here. As is true with all other live trigger events, you usually get something for it. Alright, so there's going to be a couple quests to fill out. First we gotta know who to talk to. So, talk to this person.
Have you heard about this legend? Many years ago, there was a young girl who worshipped the seers of Padra. With much training and dedication, the girl secured herself a position as one of the protectors of the seers. But when war broke out in the city, the girl was fooled by the enemy and wound up betraying the one she set out to protect. Charged with treason, the girl faced severe punishment. She was turned into a Sith who was forced to wander the Yaschas Massif for all of eternity. According to the legend, she's still there, waiting for someone to defeat her and help put her soul to rest. I don't know how much truth there is to that story, but if you ever spot a Seath in the ruins, you should do it justice and kill it. You'd be doing it a favor by putting it out of its misery. If you want to set her free, I won't stop you. But remember, even though she used to be a human being, she's a monster now. Stay on your toes out there, or you'll end up losing your life.
This can't be. This is horrible. Can you spare a minute to listen to my ramblings? We uncovered a stone tablet, only to have it broken into pieces by some monsters. We hadn't even deciphered the engravings yet. We thought we had made the discovery of a lifetime, but now that dream has turned to dust, literally. I would give my right arm and more to go back in time and retrieve it before it gets damaged. You're going to search for the tablet? Don't be absurd. Like I told you before, it shattered into a million pieces. It's gone. No other relic compared to that tablet in value. I don't see how you'd be able to get your hands on something like that.
What do you know? We already got it.
Wait, is that... This can't be. That's the tablet that shattered into pieces. Where did you get it? It's the real thing. The stone tablet tells the story of an ancient myth. According to some legends, the people of Cocoon and the people who lived on Pulse many years ago were born from the same ancestors. Can you imagine people from two different worlds being related by blood? It turns out the people on Pulse spoke a language quite similar to ours, so the legend may not be as far-fetched and absurd as some may think. I think we finally found a piece to a very important puzzle. The puzzle of our history, our background, our evolution.
There's a theory.
Alright, so most of these quests we can do, the dumping quest we can't do yet. But now we gotta find a girl, which I believe she's down this way. There's no way down there. Is there? No. Alright, let's fish him out.
This is one of my easiest missions ever.
So tell me, when you fight us...
I took your quest. But
He's such a good boy.
Excuse me, I don't mean to take up too much of your time, but did you see some strange lights last night? Someone witnessed 3 stars falling from the sky. I thought it could be a meteorite of some sort, but there's no evidence of that anywhere. It's possible it burned up before it reached our atmosphere. If you see anything that looks out of place, please let me know.
we actually picked up those emeralds and stuff on the first visit here, so let's finish this quest.
I'm counting on you. Come to me if you notice anything strange. By the way, they said that all 3 of them were different colors. 3 different colored stars falling from the sky. Sounds like it could be connected to something quite mystical, don't you think? You found 3 crystals, all of a different color? Can I see them? These must be what fell from the sky, and I can only think of one explanation for what they are. Of course, I must warn you, it's not a very scientific explanation. Even though I'm a scientist, I try to keep an open mind. This is why I think it's possible there's some truth behind what I read in an ancient transcript. Long ago, the seeress of Padra offered 3 prayers to the night sky and made a prophecy. She predicted that her 3 prayers would take the form of stars and fall from the sky in the course of time. The colors of the 3 stars were stated clearly in the prophecy. It just so happens that they match the colors of the crystals down to a T. This can't just be a coincidence of some sort. The crystals are yours to keep. The people of ancient times believed that the prayers of the seeress had powers of protection. This is her gift to you from the past.
Alright, let's hop on this chocobo, and we got one more thing to do here. And that's deliver fruit. This game messes with me sometimes. Yeah, we gotta deliver fruit, so let's head there. Get all this done. And then we're gonna check out the fragments. And some of them cannot be done yet, so I can't really worry about them. And jump right to the chest. There we go.
See this flower? Isn't it the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? It's called the flower of Fenrir. It only bears fruit once every couple hundred years, during the time of the eclipse. Unlike most flowers, it requires complete darkness to go through the process of bearing fruit. It's an amazing subject to research, but as you can see at this stage, it's still a flower. I don't know exactly how long it'll take or when it'll produce fruit, but I do know it's unlikely that it'll happen in my lifetime. But I can still hope, can't I? Really? You're willing to search for the fruit of Fenrir for me? I don't think it's possible to find one when there's no eclipse. Or do you know something I don't? Is there a secret way to obtain one?
Could Fenrir be the legendary secret, what do you call this, the Dolan they were talking about? I don't know, maybe.
You say you found something that resembles the fruit? But how can that be? This is it. I can't believe my eyes. I don't know how you did it, but you found one. Thank you so much. Now I can focus on the research I've always wanted to do. I can finally figure out how this fruit is able to grow in complete darkness. Ever since the Fal'Cie became dormant, the weather on Cocoon has been pretty miserable. There are always dark clouds in the sky. I want to engineer a plant that will help cheer people up. I know many people have abandoned Cocoon, but I want to show people that no matter how grim things might be, there's always hope. Just like this flower can bear fruit without light.
Okay, so now there's 2 gates to open up, and yeah, let's go ahead and try and open up most of them. Well, I guess I gotta say goodbye to my chocobo buddy. I can walk to the next one from here, so it's not too bad. I'll leave and then I'll come back. Is a wild artifact? Why, sure. Actually, with wild artifacts, I don't really need myself, even though it makes the game a little bit more bearable. So there's the Augusta Tower. Let's go back here. There's still one more fragments, and I can't get there yet, so just gotta wait. And then I'll be able to go, because there's like 30, I think there's 4 Yaschas Massif, Yaschas Massif? I don't know. The game can tell you. Don't ask me for pronunciations. Pronunciation. Every language has a different type of tongue. Alright, so I really don't want to fight random encounters. I really want to get to that gate down there. I hate random encounters. I should have took that short run. Okay. Fighting and killing. Come on. Yeah. Took away the stagger bar? Just want to show how badass you are.
Goddess's servants.
The next area I go to, because I'm doing 2 parts. Target located. Okay. We can actually finish that quest. I'm gonna do it. I didn't think we could. I thought it was in a different area. Okay. How is this going to work? She has a lot of HP. for her to make a move. Use a potion. Try and stagger it if we can. That killed Sarah. So just its move and get deep protect on the heavy. Perfect. I don't think we're gonna be able to. Oops. Actually, I need to change the leader. Alright, it's staggered. We have deep protect. I'm gonna get to.
Thanks.
Is it staggered? It isn't. Alright, there we go. Just try and get deep protect on it. I've got deep protect, it's great. Gotta try. We got it. No! I gotta kill this thing. I hope I get all my items back. I'm gonna try and do this as good as possible. Actually, my paradigms aren't what's the problem. Here we are. I'm gonna kill you. Where are you at? Right, first off, we're gonna get the stagger bar rolling. We're gonna stagger you, buddy. Get any poison. Keep up with potions. Okay, it's got deep protection now. Poison. That's up there. Bring it back. Alright. Next time it targets us. Wait, don't change leader? Now I gotta wait twice as long. Change back into smart bomb. Add some boom and some bang to my buck. It's gonna be hard. Could be switching to other methods of staggering. Make sure we deal with this. Lightning, are you gonna move? Hill, the beast. Getting low on. Man, he doesn't have. Am I out of potions? I'm out of potions. I'll go to the store and I'll buy potions for this. Retry. Let me look at my items. Equipment inventory. Yeah, I got 12 potions. I can do this. I have a feeling that I can do this. It's a challenge, but yet I think I can do it. Might end the stream early, but technically this isn't the stream anyway. Maybe I can continue to use Ravager just enough to put it staggered up a little bit sooner. If it kills me in one little hit, it's not going to be worth it. That's why I don't want to be this bro. Things down, Sarah. Potion it up. Use its attack. Go to this mode. Cure. As good as I can cure. Sentinel. Alright, Guardian, cure me. I can't cure myself. Smart bomb this time. Even though I am hurt severely. Got potions. So, forward to that. Safety protect all, come on. Pretty good. Give it a second. Secure all the time. Relentless assault. This is not bad. She can't launch it in the air. Trying to cure myself while she's doing this. Hopefully my cures stay going. I don't know if I can afford. I don't want to choose that. Just gotta keep her attacking heavily. Nope, I'm gonna have to get potions. Doom. Alright. I know where you're at. I'm coming for you. Yeah, this is gonna take a little bit, so I like the challenge of I'm gonna go to Tripolina, I'm gonna stock up on some potions. I'm gonna try to. That's the quick one. I'm gonna get that seed. I didn't know you could finish this quest this early. Okay. Where is she? I know where she's at. Is she in this area? Yeah, okay. For a moment there, I'm like, wait a minute, I don't remember seeing her ever. That's because they were talking to her. It's not that I find her annoying, it's, I like her.
The sun feels. Oh.
Bye. Potion. Grab, you know, grab as many as you can of those. Put Phoenix down, we get 3. Weapons. This is important. Is there anything better than what I got now? No. Specials? Silver Bangle? Nope. Awesome materials. Nothing that I don't already have. Well, nothing that I care to have, actually. If I could get more than 2 of these, that might be worthwhile. It'll be plus 16% compared to plus 10%. Now I'd use my effect on potions.
Thank you for shopping.
I don't want to lose my effect on potions, so I'd rather stagger it twice. Now once you get to the gist of it, the only thing I was missing there was potions, which I could probably substitute for healing items. Oh, I didn't. I should have just tried to find that. Alright, I don't know if I have to get on foot, what's going on here. It's just right past the gate. So here's past the gate. It's gonna pop up again. I want these enemies. Maybe it was over here. Conundrum. Where did I last fight? Right there is where I last fought. That's the reason why I stopped going out to get those monsters. Here we go. Let me check my paradigm pack. My paradigms. I'm not using this one. So, Saboteur, Lightning, Sentinel. Okay? That's how I should probably try and keep it. That all the way down. Yeah, should probably just delete this one. We'll do good. So we're randomized again. Trying to stagger it as fast as possible. I'm using the wrong one. Alright, synchronal mode. Now I gotta fill up. There's just 2 ways of filling. Everybody stopped? Everybody having a good time? What is this? How almost lost my stagger gauge there.
Appreciate it.
So my paradox on my behalf. Why do I even have this guy? What the? I'm deleting the 2 paradox that I don't want. Delete. I want this one. I'll stick with the other one though. A dirty fight. So right off the bat, I wanted to try and push up his stagger gauge as far as possible. So smart bomb. Got a D shell. I'm gonna keep that friendly fire. I gotta move to cure now. I gotta cure real bad. Okay, so I didn't make it. I'll leave. Not doing that. Oh. That did not add any good headphones. Outburst died. Outburst is hurt again. Got deep protect. Who's dead? Who's dead? Here in a second, once he takes his move, he'll that idea. I think it was a bad idea. Medics. I can't use Outburst yet. He's entirely way too weak. Continue to and this potion. How many potions do I got left? On 6. Let's try relentless assault and stack roll. Right. So she'll be able to die. Wide. Potion up. One more potion to be sure. This one, just for this. Get out that as soon as possible. So now we've got ourselves into a pickle. We have to kill this guy. I'm going to use Legion of 1 in the end, where it'll cause more damage because of this guy's engage. So right now, I'm good. Probably kill him if I don't mess it up. Let me go ahead. Use a potion, make sure. I didn't have to use Legion of 1. I'm a star, Tiro. And a fragment to move. Give that to the person, and I think that's all the fragments in this area. I'll have to use the Chocobo to come back down here, but that's exciting. Right. Doesn't look like I can take it right. Yay! I knew I did it. But without me having known the fact that potions are very good in this game if you got the Grimoire's hat. Is it Grimoire's? I believe that's what it's called. I'll show you the accessory. Yeah, Grimoire. Grimoire? No, it's a Grimoire. Kill Libra and improve potions. You can get a bonus to that. Yeah, I didn't. Alright, so who wanted the dead ghost? That was an awesome fight. Why don't they throw that type of stuff in here? But they do. I'm so sick of killing Yummy though.
We need to decipher the engravings as soon as humanly possible.
That's where you force.
I want.
Wouldn't it be like under a mission? I see. Pretty much, I gotta talk to everybody.
Does she know that you would be the ones to fight her prayers? Some people think this prophecy is an old wives' tale. Nice.
If a paradox originates here but is resolved, I wonder if it'll be like nothing ever.
Do you know Alyssa? Some people have.
I wonder if the seeress saw into the future.
Seed left behind a shiny stone and disappeared. I wonder if that...
I've been praying for this. Everything changed. A lot of time. I used to believe, but I've come to...
It's huge. Although even if the paradox...
There is no reward for the quest. I came all the way up here for that reason. Yeah, I think that's it. Like have I used the? I've used the wild artifact. I was pretty sure that dude wanted me to come back to in person, but no. He's like, thanks for doing my dirty work. See you later. I have no problems with it. Quest, I prefer that. But didn't know I should or not. Let's jump back.
I want to thank you for finding something that's so important.
It's not a shortcut after all.
I hope my research will help build a bright future for
I
everyone.
have a shortcut. Should have stopped that those Elgreens. Here's the gate. Alright, I'll be in the next area. I'll show you where we go. I'm gonna use this.
Noel, we can change the future, can't we?
We can, and we will. Then we can go back to homes that we've made safe.
Lightning. Thanks to Hope, I can see light at the end of the tunnel. He told us that if we solve the paradox, we can save the future. Meanwhile, in his own way, and in his own time, Hope is working toward the same goal. Together, we can keep Cocoon safe. And if we do, then I know I'll be able to bring you home. I believe this with all my heart.
times must I see this?
Okay, so we've been to this locked location and there's nothing, and it's actually just a closed gate. We've been to the Coliseum, there's evidently items in it, but I've never Alright, I know they're in the, I found them before in another place, it's just been a while. I'm waiting until I get, let's just go here. Improved model. What awaits us in the void beyond? We've already been here, but this is storyline's gonna open up some stuff.
Another detour?
It's easy to get lost when you leap across time, Kupo.
We can go back to the gate anytime. Let's take a breather.
Oh, thanks.
Say, Sarah. You remember when you told me that you saw lightning in me, in your dreams?
Yeah.
Are you still having them?
No. The last time I saw lightning was the night before we met. Although, I've had lots of dreams about what happened the next day.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
I was just curious.
Alright. My turn. I want to know about Yule.
I don't know anything about either of the Yules you met.
What do you mean? She could be a time traveler, right? Just like you and me and Snow.
I don't think so. She's like a reincarnation. A new Yule born over and over. In each generation of the Farseers, a girl with the same face, the same power is born. That girl is always called Yule.
So you're saying every age we travel to, there's a different Yule waiting? A Yule from Erba and a Yule from Yaschas Massif.
But they're all different. And neither are the Yule I knew. Although it took me a long time to actually start believing it.
Kupo.
Noel, I've been thinking. If we keep traveling through time and resolving paradoxes and changing history, doesn't that mean the future you come from will change along with everything else?
Perhaps it'll become a future where I never existed.
Is that possible?
Sure it is. But it's okay if it does. There's too much sadness in my world. Your future. It'd be better if it never happened at all. Well, come on. Let's go. We've got a date with lightning, remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kupo?
Something looks different from the last time we were here. Mog,
So with that being said, I've gotten all the treasure here. The only thing...
It's just one of the many shadows of Valhalla.
A throne without a ruler. I wonder who used to sit here. A goddess? Or some other deity?
I call it dibs on that seat. I would in real life, like dibs. Let's get out of here. This should actually open up some areas. Yeah, this should. Should open up serendipity. And Academy 400 million. So, the next place on my playthrough is going to be right here. There's 6 fragments. I don't know if I can get all 6 of them. I'm very glad that I got all 4 of them there. Also, in the next playthrough, I'll have this whole map figured out. So, that'll be more to come, actually. I have all this map. Don't have that one yet. Got the Coliseum. Yeah, it's just a whole bunch of stuff. I don't got Pressure Ruins. Got 1, 2. I'll have 2. I have like 3 maps figured out. Maybe 4. They involve the Coliseum. But until then, I will see y'all next time. Thank you for watching. I liked the challenge, but it made it been boring for you. But anyways, have fun. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll get back to you in the comments. And I'll see you next video. Bye.